We have an Eyewitness News exclusive. New technology at the State Forensics Lab revealing the most dangerous drugs here in our communities.
And also unmasking what street drug scientists think could become the next fentanyl. Tracy McCain is taking us inside the toxicology lab in Meriden for this Eyewitness News exclusive.
A criminal investigation with lab scans and toxicology workups on TV, 1 hour, case closed. But Dr. Jessica Gleba says that's not really how it works.
An hour on TV is actually more like 2 to 3 days here at the lab.
But the turnaround at the Connecticut Forensics Laboratory is now the fastest it's ever been, thanks to new technology that's clearing cases faster and detecting the next wave of dangerous drugs.
And so there is no backlog. There is no backlog. A few years ago, we were upwards of 90 days to turn around a drug case. And now it's 20 days. Now it's 20 days.
Dr. Gleba is the director of laboratory operations at the state's forensics lab. In our exclusive interview, she called the faster turnaround a game changer.
We'll put on anywhere from 30 to 40 samples at a time. It'll run overnight.
The liquid chromatography mass spectrometry instruments run nonstop.
How many tests come through here? So on average, we're about 100 a month.
The LC-MS instruments are not only faster, they're more advanced.
So you can test something this well
Correct.
and get a match.
Yes.
What does that mean for criminals?
I mean, if it's there, we're going to see it. That is the benefit of this new technology is we can really see everything.
The tests pick up on smaller but much stronger synthetic opioids.
Kind of what we're seeing now is that increase in potency, but it's taking a lot less for people to feel the effects.
Dr. Gleba told me the new designer drug they're seeing in DUI lab tests just as it starts to hit the streets.
As you're moving into what we're seeing is carfentanil.
Look closely at these 3 tubes. The one with morphine has the most residue. Next to it is fentanyl. And the third one has a substance you can barely see.
Carfentanil here, it's kind of like a grain of salt, which is actually 10,000 more times potent than morphine itself. It's 100 times more potent than fentanyl.
Carfentanil is an opioid painkiller used exclusively for veterinary use in large animals like elephants and rhinos. Designer drugs round out Dr. Gleba's top 5 most common and dangerous drugs in the state, along with THC, Delta-9 or marijuana, fentanyl, cocaine, and meth.
Fentanyl is still out there, still very common, and then cocaine. And for us, methamphetamine has started to come back up within our case samples within the last probably 6 months to a year.
So a lot of people think that there is no testing for marijuana, but that's not the case.
That is not. Everything that comes into the lab, we do test for marijuana. It will get screened if it's part of our drug panel.
Right now, that drug panel can detect 150 different drugs in every sample that goes through the lab. But with more technology and a new database coming by the end of the year, that panel triples to 530 with the ability to screen against 16,000.
Right now with our 150 drug panel, we could be missing drugs. By expanding at least to the 530 plus that extra database, we can increase what we're reporting.
Dr. Gleba says the larger drug panel should give the lab a one-up over their biggest challenge.
So the hardest part is keeping up. The ones that are out there manufacturing these drugs, manufacturing these substances, they are always what we consider one step ahead of us.
But forensic scientists are closing in.
We're hoping to go live by no later than September.
Rolling out new strategies to stay ahead of the next big drug crisis. In Meriden with your Eyewitness News exclusive, Tracy McCain, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.